Hi everyone, I'm Matt Johnson and welcome to my YouTube channel Beer and Watches. Now on today's episode we're taking a look at a micro brand watch company that is literally making watches that are out of this world. You don't want to miss this close-up review. Now times are ticking, so let's get stuck in. Hi everyone, happy Friday. I'm Matt Johnson and welcome to my YouTube channel Beer and Watches, where every Monday, Wednesday and Friday I bring you watch news, watch reviews, and I also mix it with a few craft beer brews. Now before we get into the beer and the watch review, it is Friday, so you made it all the way through the week. Congratulations, get ready to kick back, put on your favorite watch, crack your favorite beer and relax. And don't forget to drink responsibly. If you don't drink beer, then crack your favorite soda or pop a bottle of wine and just chill, because after all, you deserve it. Now today I'm bringing you an in-depth watch review from a company called Kaal Watches based in Singapore. Now Kaal Watches have created three very unique watches in the launch collection of their Multiverse edition. Kaal took their name from the Sanskrit word for time, and its creators Alvin Lee, Jesse Yeo and Alvin Liu are making the simple action of telling time a little more interesting and fun by putting the Earth, Sun and Moon literally on your wrist. Well, all of that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? And so I reached out to Kaal Watches and they were happy to send these two in for review. Now, although there are three in the Multiverse edition, we've actually only got two of them in today for review. We've got the Kaal Moon and we've got the Kaal Sun, one on a black leather strap and one on a brown leather strap. So without further ado, let's swing this camera around and let's get into a full review. Now, first of all, let's get the elephant in the room out the way. My nail is a complete mess. If you subscribe to my channel already, you'll know why, but if you don't, this is because I was playing VR and hit my nail on a sideboard. It really hurt, but I think that's going to take a while to grow out, so I'll probably mention this again in a few upcoming episodes. Anyway, all that being said, here we are with the Kaal watches. Now, before we get into the actual full review of these watches, I want to mention a couple of things. First of all, you can check these guys out right here at kaalwatch.com. I'll also put that link in the description below this video, and you want to go over there if you want to pre-order this watch right now at the pre-order price. The retail on this is $699 US, but right now it's running until the end of March 2021 for $499 US, so $200 saving. And not only that, but the folks over at Kaal Watches have been good enough to give me a discount code to give to you guys as well. If you put in this discount code right here, Beer and Watches at checkout, you'll get an additional $50 US off the price of this watch. You can also follow these guys on Instagram and Facebook, and again, I'll put those links in the description below this video. Now, as far as the watches go, right now I have no packaging for the watches to show you. These are demo models. There have been some significant changes made, which are only going to make these watches better. A couple of the changes that I want to point out to you, if you take a look at the watch here, you can actually see this star here at the 9 o'clock position. This is actually the minute hand, but as you can see, it's a bit difficult to see against that dial. This is actually getting, first of all, a size change. It will be going through from 3.28 millimeters that it is here up to 5 millimeters, and it will also be getting a red border to it too, and that will make this a lot more prominent and make it really stand out. So that's the first thing you need to know. The second thing you need to know is right here you can see another little circle orbiting the moon. That is actually meant to signify a satellite orbiting the moon. That is actually the second hand. You can see it is a little small, little difficult to see. That's also getting a size increase too, from 1.4 millimeters to 1.8 millimeters. So all round, that's going to be a significant difference to the dial on this watch. Now, also a couple of other changes of note. The arm on the minute hand is going to be shortened. The sun inner dial on this one is going to be more of an orange color, and the moon planet here is going to be more of a grayish color. Now, this watch is also available in Earth as well, which I don't have here, but will be more of a blue color, and you can see that again if you go over to their website, kaalwatch.com. Finally, on the leather straps here, these are Horween leather straps, and that will actually be embossed on the inside of the leather strap on the final production model on both the brown and the black. This is available in either strap, your choice. So apart from those changes, everything else that I'm going to show you remains the same, and I may reference those changes again in the review of the watch. As I mentioned, we've got two in the line here. Now you'll also notice that we've got my ring light whilst filming reflecting off the domed sapphire crystal there. It's kind of cool, actually, kind of gives it that orbiting moon look. I kind of like it, but I'm going to try and keep that out as much as I can. We've got that beautiful, beautiful kind of sparkle dial, which is catching the light there, and that's basically supposed to be the stars around the universe. Very, very cool indeed. All the numerals there are fully loomed. They're in this, well, it's a very unusual font, actually, very kind of avant-garde, space-agey kind of font there. Around that, we've got a chapter ring, which is also marked at the 5-minute increments. All of the chapter ring and the numerals, and also the North Star minute hand and the orbiting satellite second hand, they are all loomed. And we'll give you a shot of that loom right now. It is a C3 super luminova on these. That's really going to make that face glow. And again, this minute hand is going to be larger on the actual production model, so it's really going to stand out. Now, I suppose we should get into how you tell the time on this thing. First of all, the star here tells you the minutes. So right now you can see that's pointing to 26 minutes. And then the upper arrow here, where it's pointing to the numerals, tells you the hour. So right now that's just after 1, so that would be 1:26. As the time changes, basically that dial rotates, and you can see that there. The star goes round for the minutes and the dial changes. So right now that's just after 4. This is a Seiko NH35 movement, but they're not using the date complication, so it does have a ghost click. When you pull this out, it's got 2 clicks. There's the first one. That would be where the date was if this had a date function, which it doesn't. And then the second one will allow you to change the time. Pushing it in is winding because it's an automatic movement. It winds really well, very solid, no problems there at all. No crown guards on this. It is a push-pull crown, so it does have water resistance, but I wouldn't be taking this diving, swimming, or in the water or anything like that. Maybe washing dishes at best. The crown here has the Kaal logo, which is a K, but it also represents the hands of a watch, the second, minute, and hour hands. That is fully loomed as well, so that actually will glow in the dark. Taking a look at this very, very unusual dial here, basically got a double domed sapphire crystal. I mean, that's not like any other sapphire crystal I've seen before. Kind of reminds me in a way of a Corum, which is Swiss made, which I kind of have this bubble domed crystal to them, kind of reminiscent of that. But then under there, you kind of think of this as like an observatory telescope looking out at the solar system, which is kind of what this is meant to represent. You've got the sun there in the solar system, and then this bridge going across, this stainless steel bridge holding the sphere in place, kind of represents the gantry spanning across the observatory telescope. Or you could also look at it like the bridge of a space-age battle cruiser as it makes its way out into space towards the sun in amongst the stars. So that's kind of what they're going for here. Very, very unusual, very eclectic. It's certainly going to get noticed on wrist. It's kind of a fun play on space and telling time. The case is a solid 316L stainless steel. It's a brushed stainless steel, as you can see, very nicely done indeed. If we turn this over, we've got a screw down, literally, because we've got screws here at the 4 corners. It's not a full exhibition case back, but it does kind of have this open heart little observatory window on the back, so we can see the balance wheel ticking away of the NH35 movement inside, and one of the pink synthetic jewels on there as well. We've got the solar system engraved on the case back, which I think looks very, very cool. Kaal watch and Multiverse edition. So really unusual watch all round. As far as the crown again goes, it's got some good teeth on there, good kind of diamond cut on there with this black inlay in the middle, just to kind of give it this little bit of extra design feature. As for the lugs here, well, they are drilled lugs of sorts, but they've got stopper heads in there with stars on them. So we don't actually need to access there because the leather watch strap comes with quick release pins, so we can just pull that back and pop that off. Now on this side of the case right here, the actual production models will have a serial number engraved onto the side of the case. Well, I hope you're enjoying the review so far, guys. Now it is time for a beer break, because after all, this channel would not be Beer and Watchers without the beer. Today I am drinking this beer from the Dead Frog Brewery. What a name for a brewery, right here in Vancouver, BC. This is the Nutty Uncle Peanut Butter Stout. Peanut butter and stout. Not sure how that's gonna be, but we're gonna give it a try. Now, it says here that this Nutty Uncle Peanut Butter Stout is a creamy milk stout with flavors of dark chocolate, smooth hints of peanut butter, and a slightly sweet finish. It's brewed with 8 choice malts, roasted cocoa beans, and real peanut butter.
Yum, yum, yum.
The alcohol content on this is 6.1% alcohol volume, so it's on the stronger side. We're gonna crack it, stack it, and give it a try. So here's to the weekend, guys. Wow, that is dark. It looks like a pint of Guinness. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, being a self-confessed lager drinker. Cheers. Here's to the weekend. I don't know what to say about that, really. It's, how can I describe it? Well, it's heavy. It's a stout. It's not got a lot of combination in there. It's chocolatey. It's got a light hint of peanut butter. I can barely taste the peanut butter in there, to be honest. I would say sweet and not bitter. Do I like it? Well, I could drink it. I wouldn't have to be forced or have my hands tied behind my back and a peg on my nose to drink it. It's not something that I would really choose. But if you're into stouts, if you're into ales, if you're into these heavier beers, then I think you're going to like this. So it's from the Dead Frog Brewery. You can check them out at this website right here. I'll also put that link in the description below this video. Cheers to the weekend. Let's get back to the review. All right, guys, welcome back. I got my beer here from the beer break. Again, not my favorite beer. It'll be good to drink while I'm finishing the review of this watch. It comes, as I say, on these Horween leather straps. They're very nice indeed. Very soft and supple right out of the case. 2 keepers on here, 1 fixed in place, 1 movable keeper. We also have a stainless steel tang buckle with the Kaal logo engraved on the tang buckle there. White stitching. All in all, very nice strap. And as I mentioned earlier, the final production model will have the Horween logo stamped on the inside of the genuine leather strap. Very comfortable strap on wrist. That feels very comfortable indeed to wear. Finally, as I mentioned, the movement in this is a Seiko NH35 movement. Good workhorse Japanese movement from Seiko. Comes in with a 40-hour power reserve and 24 joules. So essentially, once you fully wind this, that movement is going to go for 40 hours just laying on your bedside table. If you're wearing the watch, because it's an automatic watch, it is going to wind the movement up as you wear the watch from the movement of your wrist. So that means as long as you're wearing the watch each day, you shouldn't have to wind it. And of course, being an automatic watch, no batteries needed. It should keep going for as long as you do. So all in all, a very good, unusual, unique offering here from Kaal Watches. As I mentioned, they're about to launch this right now for pre-order. Pre-orders are available at their website. I'll put the link in the description below this video where you can go along there, check them out, read a little bit more about the story, and pre-order your own Multiverse edition Kaal watch. I do recognize that these aren't for everybody. However, for people that are looking for something unique, these certainly are. Before we actually go here, let's bring in my trusty calipers and let's do a few measurements. The case diameter on this without the crown is going to come in at 42.4, and with the crown it comes in, if I can get this here, at about 45.2. The lug to lug on this, 47.4. The band actually tapers down towards the buckle, so we've got 21.7, so 22mm band at the top here, coming down to a 20mm band at the buckle. And then finally, the case thickness, well, because of that big double domed sapphire crystal, I expect this to be quite chunky, and indeed that is a 19.4mm thickness on the case. However, from the case back to the top of the stainless steel case there, we're only looking at 15mm. The other 4.4mm is all that domed crystal on the top. So that's it, guys. Let's finish with a quick final wrist shot here. I'll do a quick wrist roll. You can see how that double dome sapphire crystal catches captures the light. Again, remember the planet in this, the 3D planet, is going to be more orange in the final production model. And let's do a quick wrist roll with a moon version as well. Really, really beautiful soft strap. I hope you enjoyed this look at Kaal watches. And again, I'll leave the link in the description below this video where you can go to the website and check out their pre-order, save a couple of $100. Well, there you have it, my friends. That's my review of the Kaal Multiverse. I would love to know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know if these watches are your kind of watches. They're certainly different, avant-garde, and a little bit different from the run-of-the-mill. If you enjoyed this episode, leave me a thumbs up. It means the absolute world to me. And if you're not subscribed yet, then please do subscribe. I bring you watch news, watch reviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you love watches, this is the channel for you. As I already mentioned, the folks over at Kaal Watches have been good enough to give me a discount code to give to you. That discount code is Beer and Watches. I'll put that link in the description below this video. Now, the retail price on these watches is $699 US, but right now they're running a pre-order price, which is only going to go on until the end of March, beginning of April, right now, 2021. So if you want to save a great deal of money and get it for $499 instead of $699, then head on over to this website right here. I'll also put that link in the description below this video, and you can get these watches at that pre-order price. And don't forget, if you put in that discount code Beer and Watches, you're also going to get a little bit extra, $50 off that as well. So you can pick these up for a great deal, certainly for the next month or so. That's it from me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have yourselves a great weekend. Kick back, relax, enjoy yourselves. We'll see you again on Monday, where I'll be reviewing a 300-meter diver from the folks over at, get this, the Ugly Watch Company. Question is that dive watch really ugly, or is it in actual fact a looker? Well, all that will be revealed on Monday. So take care, guys. I'm Matt Johnson. This is Beer and Watches. Bye for now.